Hey everyone! Today I wanted to take a look at possibly the best AI studying tool. I actually introduced this app a few months ago when I found it, but it recently got a huge update with tons of new features that I really like. The tool is called Recall, the AI-powered note app that used to be just a niche studying tool, but now a comprehensive knowledge management tool for students, creators, and professionals. It's no longer just about generating summaries. It's now capable of auto-generating connections between ideas, highlighting concepts you studied as you browse, and even letting you ask your notes any questions. So whether you're a student drowning in lecture notes, a researcher juggling 50 tabs of academic papers, or a lifelong learner building a personal knowledge library, this is one of the top options out there right now. So let's start with the core of Recall. It's a browser extension. So say you're watching a 2-hour YouTube lecture or podcast episode, there are tons of AI apps that can give you summaries, but Recall goes a few steps further than that. When activating the extension, you now have an option to generate a concise summary or detailed summary, depending on how deep you want to know. These summaries can be added to your notebook where you can edit it directly. What I like to do is to take notes while watching the video. Having the timestamps really helps as well, since I can easily skip to the parts I'm interested in. But here's my favorite thing about the new Recall. It now lets you ask questions about the video you're watching. So if you have questions about something specific, you can just ask that directly and get the answer. This is so much quicker than watching the entire video or even reading the summary. And if you like the answer and want to keep it, simply click the button to add it to your notebook, then you can edit it however you like. But that's not everything. It's also able to identify some keywords and concepts in the video. For example, I saved this video about wedding photography and it found keywords like Sony and Fujifilm. By clicking on them, I can also see other videos and articles that I saved that also contain those keywords. But I was also very surprised to see it managed to identify some products that were mentioned in the video, such as Sigma 24-70, f2.8. I can click on them to see its detailed information as well. Now, let's get to the most exciting feature from the update, which is Augmented Browser. So, as you browse the web, certain terms glow. These aren't just random highlights, they are concepts you've previously studied. For example, I've been reading a lot about sleep quality lately. When I stumble on words like melatonin, it's highlighted so I can check the related items in my library. When I hover over it, a panel pops up showing your past notes and links, as well as definition. You can even jump to the exact place where it was mentioned to read the context. So it's very useful to have this as a kind of reminder that you've read about it before. When you're consuming lots of information every day, it's very easy for it to collect dust in your knowledge base and forget about it. But having Recall gives you more opportunities to review what you learned before and make new connections. But where do all those saved links and notes go? They are in your Recall library, automatically categorized by its topic. For me, I have lots of items under film and photography, as well as health. But what's really neat is that even within each category, it auto-generates subcategories. For example, under the health tag, they are addiction, fitness, motivation, sleep, and so on. It's amazing that this is all done automatically because it would take so much time doing it manually. You can also see the content of each card and continue your study. Like you did with the extension, it lets you write notes and chat with the document as well. But actually, one of my most favorite features of Recall is flashcards, which I think is critical for studying. You can make your own flashcards from the card, but it has an option to generate some using AI, which can save time. When you finish, the mobile app is great for reviewing them on the go. Recall also has Knowledge Graph, where every saved concept becomes a node. When you add a node, Recall doesn't just file it away. It analyzes the text, spots important concepts, and draws lines between them. This is a nice way to explore and review what you learned. But how does Recall compare to other knowledge management tools? For example, Obsidian has been possibly the best note app for a while, and for good reason. It's Markdown-based, local-first, the flexibility and customizability are also what makes it such a fun and useful tool. If these elements are your priority, Recall is definitely not for you. But if you're not a fan of having to spend hours building a setup and maintaining it, Recall might be a solid option. Take linking, for example. In many note apps, you manually create connections by typing square brackets around terms. It's satisfying and fun to do, but can be time-consuming. Recall can automate this by scanning your notes for entities. When you write about machine learning, it automatically links to every prior mention, whether in a saved article, a YouTube summary, or fleeting ideas from your notebook. But in case there are some keywords you want to link manually, you can do that by using the slash command, or simply highlight the word and hit this lightning bolt icon. Also, as a studying tool, Recall is probably one of the best now. Anki comes to mind when thinking about learning. Its spaced repetition algorithm is legendary. Medical students swear by it for memorizing 10,000 flashcards, and language learners use it to master vocabulary. But I find its flashcard a little bit isolated, lacking context, which can make it hard to memorize. Also, its UI hasn't evolved in a decade, and creating cards feels like a data entry. Whereas newer tools like Recall integrates AI for studying really well. It can extract key terms, generate quizzes, and even explains concepts to you. And each flashcard includes a context button that jumps to the original source material, which helps you memorize. So after weeks of testing, I'm convinced that it's the best studying tool right now. It's not flawless, but great for almost anybody, especially for students. Its ability to collect academic papers, chat with the document, and generate flashcards will definitely make the academic life easier. Or if you're just struggling to remember what you read or learned before, this is the perfect tool to solve the problem. If you're curious, they just launched on Product Hunt, so you can find more information there. I put the link in the description, so you can check it out right now. Okay, thank you so much for watching till the end. I will see you in the next one. Bye!